Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at some of the final steps in the program. So we're going to be looking at an error 400, and we're also going to be looking at the fact that now we cannot add any duplicates. So if the user has already entered like this specific book, then they cannot enter it again. If they try it, then it'll throw an error. So here we go.
Okay, so here we're going to be going through two things. So one is the error 400, and the other is that we're going to be fixing the bit where if the user cannot enter duplicates of the same book. So they cannot enter the same book object which has the same author and the same title. So we're first gonna be starting with the second one so that duplicates are not allowed. So here if I just run first to give you an idea what I'm talking about. If I run main and then if I open it. So then here we can see that if I take, for example, this and this, then here you can see book successfully added. Now if I try to submit it again, then it's giving a red message saying book already exists. So then you can see only one version of it got added. That was so it won't add it if the book already exists. So over here, another thing you can see over here is that we have 200. So first, the first time I tried to enter it, it was a 200 where the book got added. And then the second time, it was a 400 where the book already exists. And after that, I tried to get the book. That's why this is a 200, because I tried to view the books. So here, because I'm viewing it, that's why I got a 200 over here. So basically, here how we did that is if I go to the add book function, then after that here we have already gone through most of this. So content equals request.json. A is the content, the title bit of it, the content, and B is the author bit of the content. So then after that I'm using the strip function. The strip function basically we've already gone through this, but removes extra white spaces and specified characters from the start and the end of the input that the user is giving. So here we have the 400 error that I talked about earlier, so please enter a valid title, author, and then here, this is a new bit that I've added to avoid duplicates. So here we have the book, so this is the object book, and then b.strip as in author, the author box, and then a.strip as in the title box. So then if book is not in list of books, so if this object book as in this title matched with this author is not in the list of books that I already have, then it should add that in because it's a new book. And then it should return book successfully added. Then according to over here, we can see that if it all goes okay, then it should print it in green plus data plus that. So here it should print it in green basically. So because that's the color I want my response to be in if the book is successfully added. Then otherwise, if that book already exists, as in that book with that title and that author already exists, then it should return book already exists and 400. So here we can see right underneath that if there's an error, then catch that error, and then color should be red because that's how I want my error message to come out. And according to that, we can get this book already exists, or we can get the new one, the other response that we get, which is basically here, book successfully added, which is in green. So, and we can change that color to whatever we want. So if I want my response to, for example, be purple, and then if I rerun it, so submit. So then here you can see that book already exists because I did not refresh main. So this main that's going on here that I ran the first time, that's still running. That's why it's saying book already exists. But if I, for example, rerun it, and then here, now if I try to submit it, book successfully added, and now book already exists. So then I can change my error message to be in whatever color I want, but I think I'll stick with red. And same applies for the the accepted one, the book accepting one. So that's basically green. So I can change it to whatever I want, black, yellow, whatever. But I want mine to be green and red. So that's how I'm doing that and then the error 400.